Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Gemini, May 17, 2025. There's a lot of power in themes of communication, learning, sharing, and connecting in your life these days. However, decisions with these things are not easy to come by today, as much as you'd like them to be. Nevertheless, the day holds fine energy for positive experiences and connections once you put aside the frustrations of indecision. You might sense that you're growing and feeling more independent. Your personality shines. In truth, finding new ways to express yourself can be rewarding now, and a new channel can open as one closes. Embrace the mighty power of Jupiter. Jupiter, also known as our great benefic, amplifies everything that he touches. As he now resides in the distant skies of Gemini, we will find all air sign themes more prominent. When it comes to sex is a zodiac sign that likes options, and sometimes, this leads to multiple partners. Seduction is very cerebral for Gemini, and from now until June 9, 2025, we, too, may find this more enticing than when Jupiter orbits in a different realm of the sky. Because of this, we and others may be able to talk our way into sizzling and sassy sexual experiences. You'll get plenty done today, even if it feels like you're constantly dealing with interruptions from people who have nothing but honest praise for you. You may experience an increase in perspective of some kind. It's especially important now to focus on a diet of healthy foods that nourish your mind as well as your body. Really limit the amount of processed food you eat. You may want to purge your home of unhealthy food sources that lie in wait for those weak moments. Ask your local organic grocer if there is a farmers club you can join, an economic way to have organic produce on a regular basis. You're sure to find that your heart is at home on this day. This vibration encourages you to keep a healthy balance among all the areas of your life. You might find that your work and responsibilities take a great deal of your time and energy. You may not have much left when you return home at night. If you have a family, especially one with children, this is a good day to do some restructuring so that you aren't tapped out for them. 2 days after the moon left your career sector, bringing the full moon to a close, and while the professional momentum this has created has taken on a life of its own, you haven't quite shaken off the work and life balance tension this might have created. This time it is not a clash between the sun and moon, and instead, between the sun and the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment. While the sun is working to make your home life the dominant side of life's fence and Juno the professional side, without the emotional fog of war, with a chance to look at this objectively and in a win-win way. The moon is still separating from its friendly aspect to Venus in your communication sector and Mars, the warrior planet of the cosmos, in your relationship sector yesterday, as it connects with even more planets committed to keeping the communication lines open. Today's friendly aspect to Chiron, the planet of healing, is giving words the power to heal, just as Venus, the planet of love, is working to give your heart and your relationships a voice. Gemini, a message or conversation could shift your direction. Your quote of the day: be curious, not careless. Your color of the day is lemon yellow, light and aware. Lucky numbers: 3, 7, 14. Words carry extra weight today, choose them carefully. You may be asked to mediate or explain something to others. Don't rush through what needs thought. Ask one more question. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for May 17, 2025. Whether you're arriving here seeking clarity, reassurance, or just a quiet moment to reconnect with yourself, you've landed exactly where you need to be. This reading is more than just predictions. Think of it as a reflective companion for the day ahead, one that encourages you to pause, breathe, and listen inward. Today's cards are the Chariot, 3 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, 9 of Wands, and King of Swords. Each one carries a piece of guidance, and together they tell a story of resilience, collaboration, emotional renewal, and mental clarity. Let's unfold this narrative and see how it might align with your path today. We begin with the Chariot, a card of movement, momentum, and willpower. If you've been wrestling with indecision lately or waiting for a sign to act, this is it. The Chariot says you've got what it takes to push forward, even if the road ahead isn't perfectly paved. It's okay if you've been feeling like things have been pulling you in two directions. Sometimes it's in the tension that we discover our strength. Today, take one step with intention. You don't have to rush, but you do have to trust that you're capable of steering your own journey. Next comes the Three of Pentacles, which brings the reminder that progress often comes through collaboration. You're not meant to go it alone. This could be a nudge to lean into your community, to ask for support, or to recognize how much value others bring into your life. Think about the last time someone helped you in a small but impactful way, maybe a friend who reminded you of your worth, a coworker who made your day easier, or even a stranger who smiled when you needed it. This card asks you to notice those connections and maybe even reach out to co-create something meaningful today. Who could you build with, learn from, or simply share the journey with? The heart-opening Ace of Cups is next, and what a beautiful gift it is. This card signals emotional renewal, new beginnings in love or connection, and the overflow of heartfelt energy. If you've been feeling emotionally parched, the Ace of Cups is like that first sip of water after a long hike. It invites you to feel deeply again, to soften where you've hardened, and to give yourself permission to be vulnerable in safe spaces. This may be a day where a conversation heals something. A moment of self-compassion shifts your mood, or even where a creative spark reignites your passion. Let love, in whatever form it shows up, surprise you. Now we arrive at the Nine of Wands, a card that honors your persistence. It's okay to admit that you've been tired, or even a little on edge from holding it all together. This card tells you that you've come so far, and even though you're not quite at the finish line, you are incredibly close. Today, take a moment to honor your endurance, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally too. Maybe you've been standing guard over your boundaries, protecting something precious, or simply trying to keep your head above water. Whatever it is, know that your resilience has not gone unnoticed. You've done more than survive, you've grown through it. Finally, the King of Swords steps in, offering clarity and leadership energy. This card represents truth, intellect, and the power of speaking clearly. If there's a conversation that needs to happen or a decision that's been lingering, this is the time to approach it with calm confidence. The King of Swords doesn't shy away from difficult topics, but he does so with wisdom, fairness, and detachment from drama. You may find yourself thinking more clearly today, or seeing a situation for what it truly is. Use that insight wisely. Your voice has weight, and your mind is sharper than you may realize. When we look at the full spread, a pattern emerges: forward movement, meaningful collaboration, emotional healing, persistence, and clear-minded truth. It's a powerful recipe for growth, but also a reminder that you are both soft and strong. You are capable of pushing forward while staying open. You can hold space for others while honoring your own needs. And even when the path feels uncertain, you have an inner compass that knows which way is true for you. So let me ask you this: where in your life are you being invited to trust your strength without hardening your heart? Is there a connection, a project, or a dream that's asking you to show up just a little more boldly today? I invite you to share your reflections in the comments. What part of this reading resonated most with you? Have you recently made a decision that required courage? Or maybe you've had a moment of clarity that shifted everything? Your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. You are doing beautifully, even if you can't always see it. Keep going. Keep feeling. Keep choosing what aligns with the truest version of you. You are supported, you are guided, and you are never alone on this journey.